other series in the East will be facing the Pacers, a small, plucky, upstart team maybe from New York, the Knicks. How are you feeling about that series?
I appreciate the orange and blue skies and the whole bit. But y'all, I need y'all to cut that off. Get rid of it.
Record scratch.
Oh. Get rid of it. I have to get rid of it. Mike Wilbon, Malika, Big Perk. I got the Knicks winning this series, but I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm worried. I'm not underestimating the Pacers one bit. They're the leading offense in the NBA, okay? They're the leading field goal percentage shooting team in the NBA, the only team in the league to shoot 50% from the field this year.
Okay.
Okay, they lead the league. They're second in the league, rather, in pace. 102.1 possessions. The New York Knicks are dead last, and we don't see Thibodeau going past playing 7 or 8. So my thinking is we control the pace. We make sure we don't get into a sprinting contest against Indiana. We got to slow it down.
Okay.
We got to rebound. We can't allow second chance opportunities. You do that, you should win this series. But everybody's sleeping on the Indiana Pacers. They can shoot. They can score. They got multiple dudes who can do it. They've got a big boy in Miles Turner that can peel you away from the basket and drain threes. They've got skilled players, and they have a champion as a coach in Rick Carlisle. I am not sleeping on the Indiana Pacers. I'm with my New York Knicks, but we are going to be cautiously optimistic, accord the Indiana Pacers the respect that they deserve, and treat this with the level of urgency that it deserves. I knew they had Philly because Embiid wasn't healthy.
All right, Coach
this is different.
I don't know who's sleeping on Indiana. Why would you? Indiana's even gotten better in the one place they had to get a little better margin.
There's some fools out there
defensively where they would be fools. Look, the irresistible thing about this series is styles, and styles making fights. And we know Tom Thibodeau's bruising defensive philosophy and approach is going to be put in a ring against the Pacers, who must play fast as they can. And watching Halliburton against Jalen Brunson, you know, two of the star young lead guards in this league, that's another thing, another, you know, sidebar that we want to watch. So this series has got a lot. I will say this. I don't know that Tibbs is going to get away with playing people 48 minutes. They'll be gassed if the Pacers play the style they need to play. And Josh Hart, who's just never off the floor. He's the closest. He's like Wilt. I mean, people don't remember. No, Wilt used to play 48 games for 48 minutes the entire season. That's what Tibbs has got Josh Hart doing. I don't know that can play. I don't know if that can fly. And you have you playing effective minutes against the Pacers, but it's going to be a great thing to see.
Y'all both need to stop. Y'all both need to stop. And if Stephen A., if I was in the studio, I would let you smell my cologne right now. Look, if you're the Knicks, you're not worried about the Pacers. I don't want everyone to get fooled about what they just did to the Milwaukee Bucks. We're talking about the Milwaukee Bucks on the perimeter who had a bunch of teacup poodles. When you're talking about the perimeter defense of the New York Knicks, we're talking about some Rottweilers. When we're talking about the matchup against OG Anunoby and Pascal Siakam, which I believe that is going to be the most important matchup of this series, because one could argue that Pascal Siakam has been the best player for the Indiana Pacers. When you think about OG Anunoby, what does he specialize in? Putting the clamps on one. So when I think about what the Knicks could bring to the table, yes, they have to slow down the pace. But the Pacers, they have yet to see a level of physicality that the Knicks are going to bring to the table. And that's exactly why I got the Knicks at 6.
Listen, we can have the Knicks at 6. Both of us could have that. But at the end of the day, do not listen to Mr. Beaumont, Texas himself, Kendrick Perkins, trying to act like he's some transplant New Yorker that got citizenship in the city. Don't get caught. That's how the New York Knicks have lost in the past. Don't listen to that. Don't listen to that. Follow the plan. Slow them up, rebound, defend. All of that's true. But do not listen to Kendrick Perkins telling you, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it at all. No, no. That's how the Knicks lost in the past.
Well, they have had a little bit of worried.
I'm on fire.